Welcome to my little 15-minute follow along pole class for high beginner to low intermediate level polers. As always, if something in this class doesn't feel good for your body, feel free to skip it or modify it. You can also do less reps than what I'm suggesting. Pay attention to your body. Don't push through anything that feels uncomfortable. You will need a pole and a mat. Let's go. Interlace your fingers, starting to make some little circles with your wrists. Try to keep these quite mindful, quite aware. So rather than just twirling, really focus on taking your wrists through their full range of motion. Moving now to elbows, so circling the elbows and the other way. Coming to the shoulders now, taking a little alternate walk backwards, so right then left. And then we'll go forward, same thing, one at a time. Reaching the hands up to the sky, turning the toes out, take a breath in, breathe out and sink down. We're going to repeat a few of these. So inhale to come up and exhale down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time we'll reach our fingertips all the way down to the floor. Turn the toes forward, lift the hips up, press the chest back to the thighs, hips sink down, toes turn out or heels turn in. So toes forward, hips up, hips down, toes out. Toes forward, hips up, hips down, toes out. 2 more. Forward, hips up, hips down, toes out. Last time, forward, up, down, and out. From here, stepping the right leg back into plank, then the left leg, step the right leg forward, then the left leg, reach the arms up above the head, and we'll repeat this. So left leg back, then right, left leg forward, then right. 2 more times. So now we're going right leg first to step back, right leg first to step forward, reaching up. And then this is your last one. Left leg will step back, left leg will step forward, reaching up and coming down. This time head back to your plank and bring your knees to the floor. Coming into some first knuckle push-ups. So fingers are going to stay flat on the floor while your palms lift up and down. The further forward you have your shoulders, the more challenging this will be. The further back you have your shoulders, the less challenging this will be. Come to a point where it's medium hard. From here, we'll move into cats and cows. So round out the spine, tuck the hips under, and then arch the back, lift the tail, press the heart forward. Keep going with this, really concentrating on the shoulder blades. So when you come into cow, when your tummy presses down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And when you come into cat, pressing your spine up to the ceiling, really think about moving the shoulder blades away from each other. We'll take 2 more rounds like this. And this will be your last one. Coming back to a neutral spine, tapping opposite hand to opposite shoulder 4 times. Tuck your toes, hover your knees so they're just off the floor. 4 shoulder taps. Try not to move through your hips. And one more version of this in plank. Feet will be apart. Tuck the hips under, 4 shoulder taps. Again, trying not to move from side to side. Push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Make sure the feet are hip distance apart now. Take a little pedal out through the heels. We'll take 4 tiger curls. So shifting the weight forward, knee to the chest, pull it up, lift your heart away from the floor, back to downward facing dog. Other leg now as you come forward, squeeze it in really close to the chest and step back 2 more times. Coming forward, lift the knee. Last one, try and bring the shoulders just in front of the wrists if you can. Back to downward dog. Step your right leg forward now and place your back knee down. Open the front knee, come onto the outside edge of the foot. Back to the center, pull the hips back, finding a stretch through your hamstring, and then come forward. We'll repeat. So onto the outside edge of the foot, back to neutral, press the hips back. Doesn't matter if the foot is pointed or flexed. And then forward 2 more times. Side of the foot, back to center, hamstring stretch, and forward last time. Coming back onto all fours, we're repeating all of that again. So we start with our cats and cows, curling in and lifting the tail, opening the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together. One more time. Coming back to a neutral spine, tapping opposite hand to opposite shoulder 4 times. Tuck the toes, hover the knees. See how close to the floor you can get the knees without touching. Touching opposite hand to opposite shoulder without moving through the hips or torso. 4 times. Back to plank. 4 shoulder taps. Make sure your feet are apart for this one. So maybe hip distance apart. 4 taps. And then back to downward facing dog. Taking a little pedal out through the heels here. Once again, you have your 4 tiger curls. So leaning forward, bring the knee up to the chest, pull it up nice and tight, and step back. Other leg, that's 2. Step back. Make sure you're holding in your curl for a second or 2. This is 3, and back. Last time. Really squeeze it up close to the chest. Step the left leg forward this time. Back knee comes down, 2 hands on the inside, come onto the outside edge of the foot, back to neutral, press the hips back, and then come forward 3 more times. So out onto the edge of the foot, neutral, hips back, and forward 2 more. Just opening up through the hip and through the hamstring here. From your lunge, bring it back to all fours. Tuck your toes under, and we're slowly coming up to stand. If there's anything else you need to do to warm up, please do that now. Otherwise, we're moving into some conditioning now. Starting off with some pole burpees. Right hand high, left hand under. Tap your toes together. Step back down. All the way to the floor, onto your back, sitting up. And now we're going left hand on top. All the way to the floor, sitting down, all the way to your back, coming back up. Now it's going to be right hand high. We have 3 more of these. So this time will be left hand high. Tap the toes, try and keep the legs straight as you lift them out in front. 1 more on each side. So let's go right hand high, pole burpee, pulling up, lowering down, all the way to the back, and then all the way back up. Last one, left hand high. From here, we're coming into some carousel kicks. Right hand will be high, left hand underneath. I'm using a little bit of a T-Rex grip here. Your right shin will be on the pole, knee on one side, foot on the other, pressing the shin into the pole. T-Rex grip will disappear as you kick up, pull your chin up to your hands, and lower down. 3 more times. 3, really slow on the way down. 2, lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more. Same thing on the other side. So now it's going to be your left shin on the pole, knee on one side, foot on the other. Press the shin forward, left hand high, chin up, and kick the right leg out the back for 4. 3, really slow on the way down. Let's do that 4 count lower. Coming down for 4. 3, 2, 1. Last time. and down. Good. Give everything a little shake and then pop your hip in front of the pole. Bicep wraps on, outside hand on top, about face height, knees to chest. Pull down on the pole for 4. Again, slow on the way down. 3. Imagine you're pulling the pole out of the ceiling. 2. And 1. Straight away to the other side. So other hip is coming in front now. Bicep connects to the pole. Outside hand is on top, pulling down. 4 knees to chest. 4, really squeeze this elbow in tight. 3, nice and slow on the way down. 2, and 1. Good. Clean your hands if you need to. Clean your pole. We are coming into a spinning climb. So we'll start with our right hand high, and I want to see 3 distinct parts to the movement. I'll turn my back to you. So right hand high, step right, left hand is on. We are using our T-Rex in this one, so bring the forearm to the pole. I want to see ankles, then knees, then pushing up with the hips, left palm down. Reverse it to exit. Back to the knees, my T-Rex grip is back on. Ankles and release. Same thing on the left. Left hand high, step left, 3 distinct parts. Ankles, pause. Knees, pause. Hips up, palm down, and reverse. Back to knees, ankles, and release. 1 more on each side. Right hand high, step right, left leg comes around, big circle. Ankles, knees, press up, palm down. Reverse. Back to knees, ankles, and release. Last time. Left hand high, step left, ankles, knees, press the hips up, push your pelvis all the way to the pole, palm down, reverse, back to knees, back to ankles, and release down to the floor. Pulling up to a sit now. So right hand will be high, similar to the start of our pole burpee. Right leg will come on top, lock off at the ankle, roll the hips towards the left, extend the right arm, press your feet to the floor, open through your chest, left palm down. Using both hands to help exit. Left hand high, same thing. Pull up to sit, try to keep the legs straight, see how you go. Left leg on top, lock at the ankles, roll to the right, feet down, chest open, right palm points down. You have 2 more. So right hand will be high, right leg on top, roll the hips away from the top hand, feet down, chest open. 1 more time. Left hand high, left leg comes on top, lock at the ankle, roll the hips, open the heart, feet to the floor. We are going to put all of this together. So coming from our spin climb into a sit, we're going to take 4 of these. So right hand will be high, step right, you've got ankles, knees, hips up, pose. Your front leg moves first, your left leg, 2 hands on, 2 hands on. Left leg moves first, right leg comes on top, roll to the left, feet down, chest open, left palm down. Bring the hand back on and just slowly exit to the floor. We'll do the same thing on the left side. So left hand will be high, step inside leg, big circle with the right leg, ankles, knees, press the hips high, 2 hands on, Move your front leg first. Get your pubic bone to the pole. Other leg comes on top, feet to the floor, open through the heart. 2 hands on to exit. You have 2 more. So right hand high, ankles, knees, push up. Front leg moves first. Back leg comes on top. Open the heart, press the hips high, open through the chest. This is your last one. So left hand will be high. 3 stages to your spin climb. So ankles, knees, then press up and style. 2 hands on. Front leg moves. Back leg comes on top. Press the feet down. Open through the heart. 2 hands on to exit. Well done. We are coming down to the floor once again. Legs will be out straight in a pike. Try and tip your hips forward, like you're lifting a little tail at the back. Hands out in front if possible. We have 5 lifts on each leg. So to make this easier, move your hands back further. You can even pop your hands behind you. 5 lifts on each, trying to make a tall, long, straight spine. When you've done 5 on each, 5, both together. Push into the floor. Really control it on the way down. So this will help with keeping your legs straight as you lift to sit on the pole. Long, straight spine. Hands as far forward as possible. And then we'll do the same thing in a straddle. So take the legs out wide. 2 hands over one leg. 5 lifts here. Again, the further back you bring your hands, even behind you, the more accessible this will be. The further forward you bring your hands, the more challenging it will be. 5 lifts on each leg, really controlled on the way down. And then 5 lifts with 2 legs. Again, further forward is harder, further back is going to be a little bit more easy. It's just all hard though, really, isn't it? 5 lifts, both legs. From here, we're taking a well-deserved stretch. Coming onto your back, one leg bent, other leg is going to be straight. So finding a stretch through the back of the leg here. We'll make this a little bit more active, taking 4 kicks with this leg. So lowering it down, kicking up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Changing sides. So bend the one that was kicking, curl the other one into your chest, and then straighten it out, hamstring stretch. 4 kicks here, 2 palms to the floor. Try to keep your back pressing down into the ground. Keep the legs straight and the toe pointed for all 4. Curling both knees into the chest now. Make some little circles with your low back, and then we'll come up onto all 4s. Turn your hands around so the fingertips are pointing back towards the knees, and then lean the weight back. So you're just trying to find a stretch through your forearms here. From here, we'll take puppy pose. So hands back to normal, walking the hands out in front, trying to position the hips directly over the knees while sinking the chest down to the floor. We'll take 2 big deep breaths here, thinking about chest dropping down. Moving into child's pose. So knees out wide now, big toes touching, hips moving back towards the heels. Turning this into side child. So walk your hands just off the right side of the mat, left hand on top of right, Press the left side ribs to the top left corner of the mat and rest the head down. Same thing to the other side. So walk the hands just off the left side of the mat, right hand on top. Press the ribs to the top right corner of the mat, head resting down. Back to the center, back to our normal child's pose. One big deep breath here. And then walk the hands back in towards you. You'll come to kneel and then tuck your toes under. We're heading into a forward fold, taking a hold of opposite elbows. Keep the knees very bent and take a little sway from side to side. Hands come to the shins, straight arms, straight legs, and a flat back. Drop your hips down, reaching the arms all the way up. Take a hold of your left hand, take it up and over to the right. And then change sides. So take a hold of your right hand or right wrist, take it up, take it over to the left. Reaching both hands up to the sky and give your wrists a little circle on the way down. Thank you so much for joining me for this follow along high beginner to low intermediate pole class.